What's up guys, and welcome to Race X. Today we're talking about the Volkswagen Golf 2018 R-Line version. Okay, now I just want to point out that the tail lights in this car have been tinted and it's been debadged, so there is no logo at the back or anything like that saying Golf. Normally it says Golf. I have taken that off myself. This number plate is not mine, I'm just using it to cover up my own number plate. So yeah, this is actually my friend's number plate. So starting on the outside, as you can see, the car does look pretty sporty. This is with the R-Line, you get the whole R-Line body kit, the R kit, should I say. It does look sporty. It looks really, really nice. It looks very sharp on the corners. You do not get R-Line written on the back, only on the front and the sides, on left and right. So with this version, we're looking at the petrol version manual, 1.5 litre with 150 brake horsepower. Okay, so it's not super fast, but it's also not boring as well, should I say. So with this one exactly, you're looking at a 0 to 60 of about just under 8 seconds, between 7.8 to 8 seconds. It feels quicker than 8 seconds, and top speed is about 138 or 139 miles per hour, I think. I've personally taken this car up to 136 miles per hour, and then I just slowed down because it is very dangerous to be going that fast, and it was at night time and there were still other cars on the road. So I wouldn't put that up on YouTube. But the car can manage that, and it's still very smooth at that speed as well. I'll just quickly go over the things that you get with the R-Line. So you get the R-Line seats, the steering wheel has the R-Line logo on it, sat nav, ambient lighting, glove compartment is temperature controlled, so it's chill, so you can put a can of Coke in there and it's cold. It's like a fridge. Heated wing mirrors, tinted back windows, so the back passenger windows and the back door, the boot, is tinted as well. Electronic handbrake. You've got start and stop, which also after a year and a half now still works perfectly fine. So I haven't had any problems with start and stop. Auto hold as well, which is really good. So if you don't know what that is, it's just when you're on a hill and you're stopped, and you need to take off. When you get your biting point, sometimes you roll back a little bit and you drive off. With auto hold, your car will never roll back, so your car just holds the brake for you, so you can just drive off without any problems. There is a light underneath the wing mirror, as you can see. It comes on as soon as you unlock your car doors and when you're coming out of the car as well. Looks really, really nice. It also comes with automatic windscreen wipers. You also get adaptive cruise control as well. So unlike normal cruise control, the only difference is with adaptive cruise control, say you're going 80 miles per hour and a car comes in front of you and he's going 70, your car will drop to 70 and just match its speed automatically with the car in front. If the car suddenly moved out of the way, your car will increase back to 80 miles per hour again. And you can obviously change the speed anytime you want as well. So essentially, if you're on the motorway and you're doing long journeys, you never ever have to use the accelerator or use the brake unless it's an emergency or you need to come to a sudden stop or you're taking an exit. But apart from that, you never have to touch it, which is great. It's good for us lazy people. So the wing mirrors are heated. It does take a bit of time to come on and melt the frost off your windscreen, off your wing mirror. It's quicker to just pour hot water on it, to be honest. Lukewarm water, not hot. Lukewarm, quickest thing. Okay, so in terms of MPG, what this car does is when you're traveling at a steady speed, it shuts off 2 cylinders. So it runs on 4, it will shut off 2 and then just run on 2. And what that does is just increase your MPG, and it will keep it like that until you accelerate again. So as you can see, this is how many miles I've done in one tank. I'm pretty happy with it considering this is a petrol, and sometimes I do drive on sports mode, but most of the time I leave it on eco because driving in London, it's traffic everywhere anyway, so what's the point. But on the motorway, I do put my foot down as well. So this is just to give you an average idea of how many miles you can expect in one tank. So if you find yourself doing a lot of motorway driving, you should be able to hit 500 miles in one tank, maybe even more, and not going 100 miles per hour as well. Because this car, surprisingly, it reaches 100 miles per hour very, very quickly, and 120 miles per hour quick as well. It doesn't struggle, which is what I like about the car, even though it is only a 1.5. But if you're driving by yourself, you don't have too much load, 100 to 120 easy, but it should not be a situation where you need to go that fast anyway. But sometimes you want to have fun. Okay, I just want to point out, I do not condone speeding. I don't want anyone to get hurt because of me, but it's, you know, you're responsible for yourself, so do whatever you want. Okay, I'm just saying it's a fun car to drive. That's it. It is spacious in the car as well. It's not too big like a saloon, but it's good for a hatchback. You can, you know, the boot is of decent size. So one thing I like about the petrol version is it's actually slightly faster than the diesel one, 2 liter diesel. So I guess the main good thing I like about the Golf is that it's an all-rounded car. It's good with performance. It's good with luxury. It's okay with luxury. It's very comfortable. It drives really well. It's smooth. Um, yeah, the performance isn't that great of an R or a GTI, but it still gives you enough to have fun with it. And also, if you had a GTI or an R, you'd be spending a lot more on fuel, obviously. So this is a good way to have fun with the car and not spend too much on fuel. So here are some of the bad points. So with all these extras and, you know, the way the car looks and feels, that is why Golfs are expensive and why this one is £26,000. When it comes around the corner, you can see it's you know, sporty car. A lot of people have actually mistaken my car for the R, but obviously Golf enthusiasts know that it's not the real R, which is another bad point, because you buy yourself an R line, but when an R or a GTI or GTE or GTD drives past, you kind of realize you got the second best Golf or the third best Golf. Okay, that's one bad thing. Even me, I every time an R drives past, I feel like, oh, I should have got the R. But that is a lot more expensive, and insurance is a lot higher, and it doesn't do anywhere near the amount of mileage you can do with an R line. Another bad thing, for a similar amount of money, you can get the Audi A3 S line, which has more features and it's more luxurious. It's Audi. So those are the bad things about the Golf. And lastly, another bad thing, which depends on opinion, but it's a front wheel drive car. So obviously most car enthusiasts would want a rear wheel drive car. But despite being a front wheel drive car, it still handles very, very well. Even at 90 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour, you can still do bends on a motorway very easily. It's just so fun to drive. I love it. Golfs have held the title of, you know, top hatchback many, many times, year after year. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this review. If there's anything I missed out, please feel free to comment and question, because I can let you know. I drive the car. It's not a car I recommend for new drivers because it is pretty expensive. I mean, if you're 18, 19, then no, I don't recommend a Golf. You know, your insurance is going to be really, really high. But yeah. So yeah, I think I pretty much covered all the good things about the car. Oh, by the way, the difference between the R and the R line, just by looking, is from the back, the R has the R logo, and also the R line has fake exhaust. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and staying till the end. If you did, please comment, subscribe, and like. Any questions, please feel free to comment. I will respond as quick as I can. I will be having the car for another few years. But until then, goodbye, guys. See you in the next video, and peace.